thanks for coming back, or thanks if you're joining us for the first time. If you're anything like me and you use your tractor here with the bucket to plow snow, every time I damage my asphalt driveway. Scrape it, catch it on something, whatever. But today, I'm gonna show you a simple, easy trick to save your driveway from damage from the bucket on your tractor when you're plowing snow. And all you need, a simple piece of PVC pipe. Stick around, I'll show you how we do it. And we'll see what other shenanigans we can find ourselves involved with today. Never know what's gonna happen. Well, this is happening. Started about an hour ago. Supposed to get, I don't know, 6 to 10 inches maybe. I'd put some of this down now. Hopefully it'll melt some of this, keep it melted, and I won't have to do as much removal later. So I also have to get the tractor ready to go out and plow some snow. The last time I did it, I did some damage to the driveway because of the bucket on the front. It's not really designed for snow, and it dug in and tore up some of the asphalt a little bit. But I think I have a solution for that, and we're going to try to make that today. At least a temporary solution. So first, I measured from that point over to this point and got 66 inches, and I'm going to take off a little bit for the welds on each side. Then I went, well, I didn't go anywhere. I looked up into the rafters and I had this piece of PVC pipe. I measured it to the 65.5 inches, and I'm going to cut this and try to cut a groove in it and slide it over the front of that bucket. See if that works. I think the easiest way is going to try to cut a straight line right down through here. All the way down. Now I'm just going to fit that groove over the end. Give everything a light tapping, trying not to break it. Just like that, one improvised snowplow. Will not damage the driveway, comes right back off. Cost $0. This is just regular 1.5 inch PVC conduit pipe. I had it sitting around. I chose it because it's got pretty thick wall on it, so it can take a little bit of abuse, but that will keep the metal blade from dragging right along the driveway and catching any corners or any concrete or anything else. It does have a little bit of a lip here where I'm sure snow will get hung up on that, but that's the least of my concerns right now. But I think that'll work good. Now this is on here pretty tight too, so I don't think just the snow will take it off. At least I'm hoping not. Probably can't do much back dragging with it, but turning the bucket straight down with the pressure on it should be able to work to get up close to the garage. And at some point I might invest in, I don't know, whatever that plastic piece is that goes underneath here, and I can utilize the bolt holes that are already in the bucket. But I'm happy with this. That's what it looks like set down on the ground. Should be plenty for snow removal. I do also have the battery charging on the four-wheeler because I'm pretty sure that's going to want to come out. It told me so earlier. I got batteries charging for that because I'm sure the kids will want to ride. Batteries charging, and that battery will get charged. I can't wait for the kids to get here. They've been wanting to play in the snow for so long. All they've talked about is riding the four-wheelers in the snow, riding their Jeeps in the snow, and building snowmen. Got to make them happy. And an update on the insulation that we put up. So far it is working amazingly. The big heater runs for about 20 minutes when you first fire it up, but that also warms the barn up about 20 degrees. Then we fire up the stove. It's currently 52 degrees in here. And now that only runs a couple of minutes at a time, probably every 15-20 minutes, so less than 20 minutes an hour probably. So the time we spent putting this insulation up was well worth it for us because it holds heat better, heats up faster, much more comfortable out here than it was. Keeps everything from freezing, and hopefully we can get a lot more done than we normally would be getting done in the wintertime. Good thing we got stuff ready. You ready to go shovel some snow?
It's mine.
It is yours. Yeah, you want to go shovel?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Like that?
Yep.
Look at his face. Woo! You gotta slide.
That seemed to do exactly what we wanted it to do. Went out to the road, all through here. We back dragged all of that up there and it worked fine. And if you take a look at the pipe, there's some scrapes right there. That's where we were back dragging. And then there's some, you can see the scrapes up underneath, but nothing too bad. Couple right in through there. But it's just a cheap piece of pipe and it's not like we're gonna be plowing every single day. So it should be fine. Other than that, tractor worked great. So nice to have heat, windshield wipers. I'm all nice and cozy in there while these yahoos are out here doing that. I'm gonna put it back in the barn for now. Wait for the snow to get a little bit deeper. It's only 3:45 in the afternoon right now, so give it a couple hours, probably come out here and get it done again. Now I know it's gonna work. I'm gonna put the tractor back in the barn, let it stay all nice and warm. Go play with the kids for a little bit. So I did try that a couple different ways. I tried it in float mode, which seemed to work just fine. And I tried it just setting the blade down, letting it barely touch. It worked the same. So I would say I'm gonna use float mode going forward. And I did not even have the tractor in 4-wheel drive. Tractor's great in the snow. I got ballast in the tires, and I didn't have any other weight on it anywhere other than the loader. So works great. Highly recommend. Well, it's a couple hours later, and it don't look like we ever touched it. And it is still really coming down. So, go back out to the barn, get the tractor out again, and do it all over again. Hopefully I can get out of here in the morning. Gonna do some night plowing. Well, there we have it. The second plow of the day, which is almost futile because it's coming down as fast as I'm plowing it. But it did really good. We'll show you the results, what it looks like after dragging across the asphalt for a couple of trips, a couple of plows. And then you can make up your mind. It's got the tractor back in the barn after that second plow. And our piece is still on there, still holding good. Every once in a while you got to kind of make sure it's still on there, but still no real damage to it. A little bit of scrape marks, it's a little bit flat right there, but other than that, worked perfect. So let me know what you think. Good idea, bad idea? I don't know. I seem to like it. Worked great, no scrapes. Driveway coating still looks nice. Will look nice once you can see it. So for right now, I got to put some more fuel in the tractor. If it continues to snow like this, I don't know if I'll be able to make it to work tomorrow. Gonna try. My wife only works a couple of miles from here, and she keeps saying that she's going to drive the tractor to work one day. I can't wait to see it. Put some comments down below if you would like to see her take a trip to work in our tractor. I think it'd be hilarious to pull up into the parking lot at work driving a tractor. There's no way she could not make it. That's gonna do it for now. Let me know if you are going to try this trick, if it works for you, if you got better tricks. And until then, hope you had good holidays. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one.
You make a snowball? Yeah. Oh.